morning, everybody. We're going to make us a really good quiche this morning. A lunch quiche. It's not going to be for breakfast. It'll be for lunch. First of all, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in my pan just so I can saute my onions and my little pepper. I went and picked a little pepper out of the garden this morning. That is the advantage of having stuff growing in your garden. You can just go out in the yard and pull, harvest whatever you need. I should have got a red one. That would have been pretty. And I harvested an onion. And a lot of times I don't use tops and all, but I'm going to use tops and all in here. And I think I'm going to put some chopped garlic. No, I don't want horseradish, I want garlic. So I got garlic. Sometimes I cut up little potatoes in this. I didn't cut up potatoes in it this morning. But it'll still be good. One ringy dingy, two ringy dingies. Let that cook just a tiny bit. Why is it first thing in the morning or early in the day, like early morning, noontime, and mid-afternoon, your phone rings off the wall? And it's all sales calls and stuff you don't even want to refer to. I got a couple of leaves of spinach, perpetual spinach as they call it, out of the garden. I'm going to break a little bit of that up in here. Be a little bit different kind of. I like to cook it down just a tiny bit before I add my egg mixture. Get it mixed up in those onions and all this other stuff. I got a pepper, but just flew out of there. Let me turn it down a tiny bit. I've got 2 eggs. Then I am just going to beat up a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of milk. Not much. I'm going to add onion powder to my egg mixture. I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic salt, because that's the only salt I'm going to put in there. And a little bit of pepper. Notice I'm not putting bacon, I'm not putting sausage. Even though sausage would have been good, I'm not putting any of that in there this morning. Or today for lunch. Kind of distribute the stuff, the mixture that was in the pan around in there just a tiny bit. And I'm going to add just a little bit of cheddar cheese. Some people like what they call a clean omelet, where you don't put any dairy, no cheese, nothing of that nature in there, but I like cheese in mine, so I always put cheese in. And I know it looks like I'm putting more than what I really am. Now, we're just going to leave that on low. And we're going to cover it for a few minutes. And when that lid gets hot, it's going to help the top of my omelet, my quiche cook. Or omelet, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be really good. I mean, you can add sauce, you can brown your sausage with your onion. You can put in chicken, turkey, ham, beef even, little pieces of shredded beef in there, and it makes a really good omelet. I just felt like eating a plain omelet or a plain quiche without all the potatoes and the meat and all that other good stuff this morning. So this is what I came up with. And I'm going to have avocado later today, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my avocado. And I'm just going to peel it because I want my avocado to stay in as big a piece as I can. Usually the peeling comes off pretty good on a ripe avocado like that. And I'm just going to put it in slices or wedges like that, because I'm going to serve this part of it with my quiche. And I really love the pizza, the quiche you make in a crust. You know, a pie crust, that's really good. Yeah, we're going to add that to our quiche as soon as it's done. Might turn it up just a tiny bit. I got pepper seeds I need to save. Put the avocado peels in my bowl here because I'll take that out and put it in the compost pile along with the seed. I've grown avocado trees here before, but they don't make it through the winter. So I kind of gave up on growing them. I don't really go after growing avocado trees anymore. They make pretty plants for the first summer though, but I can't bring them in the house. They don't survive in the house because they don't get sun. They don't survive in the greenhouse because they get too cold. In my greenhouse, it'd be impossible to heat it because it's not insulated, or, there's too many holes in the plastic, or get too many holes in the plastic to try to heat the greenhouse, so I don't even try. It's almost getting there. Almost, and it gets a little crusty around the edges, but that's what makes it really good. Because I'm not flipping it. I'm just going to leave it like this and let it cook. Sometimes I slice a couple of tomatoes and put it on top. I may have some tomatoes. I don't know. I don't have any out of the garden. I picked a couple the other day, but I ate them already. But I do have a couple of these that I can probably slice and put right on there. Almost like making a pizza, isn't it? But this will be a good lunch. And the tomatoes don't even have to be hot or anything. They can stay the way they are. I think it's pretty much done. Like I said, I don't flip it or anything. I just get it right out like it is. And I will save these avocado pieces for later. I'll add those to a salad, maybe for dinner tonight. But how does that look, y'all? How about that quiche, that lunch? It's a quiche for lunch with avocado, tomatoes, perpetual spinach or just spinach. Looks good, don't it? And you know what else is good on it? Just a little bit of Lola's. I don't know if you can see that. Lola's hot sauce. Fine hot sauce. I'm not going to put much on there, but I will put a little. It'll just kind of spice it up a tiny bit. Like I said, it's not very hot. But there you go. How does that look, y'all? I think it looks good. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat, and bless all the people out there that are suffering from this hurricane. Help them, dear Lord. Bless all the loved ones that they can't find that are still missing. Bless the ones that have lost loved ones, and keep them safe. And I know there's another storm headed that way. It's predicted that it's going to take the same path as the Helene did. Let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it just kind of blows itself out before it ever hits landfall. Amen. Now I got to get some of the quiche, some of the tomato, some of all of it on here. Y'all take a bite. Don't that look good for lunch today? I think it looks great. Oh my gosh. Happy dance, y'all. Happy dance. That avocado. That little bit of tomato. And that quiche. That's winning right there. And that spinach in there. Don't that look good? And see, I do brown the bottom just a tiny bit. It's not burnt, but it is brown. It's kind of cooked crispy on the bottom. That's what makes it good. It brings out the flavor and everything that went into the egg. Take a bite, y'all. Don't hesitate. Take a big bite. That is a great lunch, y'all. Healthy and good. I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.